Altman with Post Perspective. We're here at NAB 2015. I've got Charlie Russell from Avid, who kindly took time out of this craziness to come here and talk to us a little bit about stuff. Now, NAB sort of started for you guys a little bit early because you're doing your Avid Connect.
That's right.
That's the second year?
Second year, yes.
Okay, can you tell everybody a little bit about that and what goes on there?
Sure. So Avid Connect is an event for the Avid Customer Association. So let's start with what's the Avid Customer Association? Avid came up with this new vision called Avid Everywhere, and part of that was to really not try to be Avid, coming down from the ivory tower, but Avid engaging with customers and saying, what are the problems you're facing? And there's all this change going on in the industry. What are the holes that you see? What are the difficulties and expenses and all these sorts of things?
So you're give it to us straight. If you could change something, what would it be? Let us know. Be honest.
So we've got advisory councils in product and strategy and so on and so on. And that is what's helping kind of guide the Avid Everywhere vision, and the industry's really embracing it. Avid Connect was an event that started 2 days ago, just before NAB, here in Las Vegas, and we had over 1,100 people from individual artists to small creative teams to large enterprises that were all sending people or coming and talking, engaging, meeting, networking, and then there were a bunch of sessions where people would present things that they had learned from colleges to broadcast. It was a really great event, and we got some fantastic response to it.
So now you guys go back to Massachusetts and say, this is what we learned, and how do we sort of implement some of the changes that people are asking for?
That's part of it, but it is an ongoing basis. Like I said, there are these advisory councils that are sort of constantly engaging and meeting, and it's really customer driven. It's not, we've sort of handed over the keys to the customers and said, you drive.
It's pretty great, because then they feel empowered, they feel like they have a voice.
Sure.
And they're being listened to. So
and it's good for Avid because, we, first of all, Avid is at a new level of relevance in the industry, and is, by getting this kind of really direct, strong, thoughtful feedback, we're able to, present things to the market that really solve problems. Not just, we came up with an idea for this new widget, and let's try to figure out if anybody wants to buy it.
Right, yeah. So you're creating the tools that the users can use.
Yeah.
Period.
And so Avid Connect was a great event.
Now let's get into some product. So Media Composer, and I've been seeing a lot of chatter too about a free version.
Indeed, yes.
So can you talk a bit about that?
It's called Media Composer First, and it's the sort of follow-on to Pro Tools First, our industry-leading audio software. We did a free version that's now announced a little while ago and now available. Media Composer First, we're announcing here at Avid Connect NAB, and it's going to be available in a few months. But it is it's really designed to do a few things. One is open up this platform that the industry is developing to more users.
Okay.
So something that's a free product, but it's on the legacy of Media Composer, and it interacts with the whole Media Central platform, is a very exciting proposition.
Are there any limitations to the free version? So where does it stop and where does the other version, where does it end and the other one?
Yes, there are limitations, and they, part of it is about making it simpler for a new user. Media Composer is a power tool. It is for serious power users, and it's got a lot of depth and richness to it, but it might be intimidating for new users. So if we make something that's a little more easy to grasp, easy for a new person, a college student or someone transitioning from another application to kind of get into, that makes it easier for them. And then it's also very sort of cloud-based, which is, we've got this whole cloud collaboration phenomenon going on in every industry. And Avid's trying to put a leadership position on that as well. And what we're doing is projects are saved in the cloud, and then you can collaborate in the cloud. And okay, so I said it's a limited product. What if somebody says, well, gee, I want a certain effect here, but it's not included? They can go up to the marketplace in the cloud and say, oh, there's the effect I want, and buy it for a few dollars kind of thing, and spice up their package. So So limited features, but also lots of chances to collaborate and grow. That's Media Composer first.
Okay, well, before I let you go, I have two more things to ask about, and that is Avid Artist. Did we,
Sure.
Could you talk about that?
Yep, the Artist is our creative tools suite, and the Artist DNX-IO is a new hardware that is for high resolution. So the hardware that Avid has had has been great for high definition, but we're now getting into Ultra HD and 4K and those kind of high resolution formats. So we've got a new hardware that we developed in concert with Blackmagic Design that is going to work in concert with Media Composer. It'll be sold with Media Composer or standalone, and it brings that new world of high resolution to Pro Video.
Very nice. Okay, and before I let you go, ISIS.
Yes, we've got a new ISIS, a low-cost ISIS, under $18,000, and so for if you follow shared storage, this is a price performance that's better than people you barely ever heard of before, and it's from Avid, and it works great with Avid solutions, and it also works with Media Composer as well as Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere and things like that.
You don't have to be an Avid user to take advantage of it. That's pretty cool. Charlie, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to a great NAB. It was a pleasure.
Really. Thanks so much.
Take care.
Charlie Russell, Avid. I'm Randy Altman.
Enjoy NAB, everyone.
And we'll see you soon.